And I saw those crews out and about early this morning on my way to work, and I thought, wow, they've got beautiful weather to do this for now.
Right, right. And thank you to those crews.
Yes.
And thanks, Bets, for the weather.
Yeah, I mean, we have this kind of back and forth situation that's known as spring that's happening right now. Today, we are sitting in the 70s. We saw sunshine this morning. Now we have some clouds that are beginning to move in. So far, we are dry. We are anticipating smooth sailing on the roads. Although I can't say that folks aren't necessarily going to have some issues here and there. The radar is still dry at this hour, so that is definitely some good news. We do have some problems on the roads. 490 right at the 77 on-ramp, there is a crash there, and then also 90 westbound. Interestingly enough, the accident is just before the Clegg Road exit, but the backup goes clear to McKinley, which is in Lakewood. So this is a pretty significant backup that we're talking about. This is the ODOT cam at Detroit. So this is in Rocky River. Looking westbound, you can see here's the accident, okay, somewhere in here. We don't know all the details of this. We do not know how long it will be shut down. But you've got 3 lanes of traffic to get down into 1, and they're pushing folks over to the berm. So this is going to be slow going for the foreseeable future. I'll keep an eye on this for you, as you I'm sure have folks that are going to be headed home pretty soon. We'll give you the heads up on that, so stay tuned. We do have a front that is going to be moving through, a cold front, unfortunately, as it's sitting in the 70s right now. That is not going to be the case for long. Showers and thunderstorms have been popping in the warmer, more buoyant air farther to the south. They just have better juju in southern Ohio than what we have here in northeast Ohio. And to take a little tour around, you can see we're at 71 at Hopkins Airport, 74 in Columbus, 72 Indy, 63 Chicago. So where's the front? Because obviously we have a lot of warm air that's sitting here. One really cool trick, you can always see a different air mass when you look at dew points. So we have very soupy dew points sitting in the 50s. It actually felt humid today. But look where that front is west. You can see a definitive line that divides the drier air that is to the west. So we have a 20 degree or 23 degree temperature, dew point temperature difference from Cleveland to Detroit. That's a pretty significant drying out that's going to be taking place. Not only that, the wind gusts will be picking up. Different air mass, different wind to bring it in, and we'll have a west wind that kicks in tonight, continues into tomorrow, and we're actually expecting a very windy day tomorrow as this transition takes place because there's much colder air farther to the north, and that colder air gets here for tomorrow. National Design-Mar hour-by-hour forecast. Look what happens with our temperatures. We start in the upper 40s and then we drop back into the low and mid 40s and hold. All the while we have scattered showers that will be with us, and it will be windy. That's a big problem because we are anticipating wind gusts upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour possible. So Tuesday through most of the day, especially in the middle of the day, we may end up having some blowing debris. Think trash day if the trash is out, and then also the power may end up going out. Battery backups are always a good thing for your devices, and then also secure the items outdoors as best you can. We're thinking like yard toys and things. Here's the look at the wind gusts over the next 24 hours. And you can kind of see how those wind gusts really pop up as we head into the early afternoon tomorrow. That's this difference with the heating of the day that's going to be taking place, drier, cooler air trying to move in here, and things can get a little chippy. So we have a Union Home Mortgage forecast for you that does show a nice warming trend and drying trend as we head through the middle of the week. Near 50 with a mix of clouds and sun on Wednesday, and then 60s and 70s headed our way later this week. By weekend, we will bring another front through Friday into Saturday, but the timing of that looks to be beneficial for Sunday. We'll be drying out nicely with a mix of clouds and sun for Easter with highs in the upper 50s.
More 60s and 70s than anything else.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
We're getting there. Thank you, Bets. We'll see you in the next half hour.